What's up, you guys? Welcome to Sector for Nerds. I'm Ryan Brower, and today we're here to have a chat about Star Wars Visions Season 2, Episode 1, Sith. Now, just as a reminder, you guys, for the next 9 weeks, we are going to be breaking down my thoughts on each and every episode of Star Wars Visions Season 2. So make sure you're staying tuned here on my channel every single week. The plan is, obviously, this video is going to go up on the weekend, but then going forward, every Wednesday, we are going to be having a new Star Wars Visions discussion, which I'm very excited for. Wednesdays has kind of always been like our discussion video day here on the channel, so especially when it comes to new Star Wars content, so we're going to stick with that and keep with that date. Now, what I will tell people is when it comes to the other episodes of Star Wars Visions, please do not just post spoilers in the comments section, okay? I said the same thing with Jedi Survivor as well. Don't be that person, okay? For the people that don't want to get spoiled, please don't try to ruin it. Speaking of Jedi Survivor, you guys can go and check out my gameplay of Jedi Survivor right here on the channel as well. We've been playing through that game. I highly recommend you check out that content as well. And make sure you guys like this video and subscribe to the channel, as I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers by the end of this year. And then finally, if you could head over to my other YouTube channel called Top 10 Character Moments and subscribe there as well, that would also be greatly appreciated. Alright, you guys, now that we've gotten all the pleasantries aside, let's start chatting Star Wars Visions, shall we? I really liked this episode. I don't think it was as good as The Village Bride or The Ninth Jedi, which are like my two favorite episodes ever of Star Wars Visions so far, but I think this was definitely a good episode. The episode is about this girl and her droid, which is like a giant eyeball, which was kind of funny. She's got that Winter Soldier-like arm. She's an artist. We find out that this girl used to be a Sith, and it's just, there's a lot to this episode. And I really enjoyed the animation style for this episode. I thought it was very cool. Like, you had, a lot of it was very much like the white background, but then, like, whenever she would use paint or something, right, like the way that it would land on something, or the way that it would like come off the ground or whatever, like that was really cool. Everything is very much sunshine and rainbows for the first half of this episode, but then the second half of this episode happens and this Sith finds her along with his, bodyguards or whatever. She has like this giant General Grievous like wheel bike to get away, which is pretty cool. And as right as she's about to get shot down or whatever by the guards, her droid saves her, but then the Sith ends up what appeared to be murdering the droid. However, it just ends up coming back at the end of the episode. Like, she puts it back together. But I think like the real meat and potatoes of this episode was the duel between the former Sith and the current Sith. And this dude keeps saying, like, it's your destiny to be a Sith. The whole plot of this episode, right, is she can paint her own destiny, as she put it at the end of the episode. She kind of discovers that the light and darkness are both a part of her, because she has, like, this yellow lightsaber, but then, like, it turns into a double blade, and the other half of it is red. So I think it was kind of supposed to symbolize that, like, both the light and dark are a part of her. Just like light and dark were part of the paintings. It all kind of, like, came full circle. But the Sith was like so caught off guard by the double blade, like she catches him off guard, she takes him out, and what was cool, she says, I am no Sith, like Ahsoka said, I am no Jedi in Rebels. I think what Star Wars Visions has done pretty well with so far is, because every episode, it's all about different characters, so it's like, okay, you only have like, anywhere from 15 to 20 minutes to tell a story, so how do you get people invested in those characters, right? The first part of the episode, it's like, okay, this is who they are, this is what they do, and then the second half of it is, okay, here's the struggle. And that's very much what this episode was. But yeah, you guys, I think that's going to wrap us up for today. The Star Wars Visions discussions, you guys, will probably end up being a little bit shorter format, unless there's like some really key stuff that I want to talk about. But yeah, you guys, like I said, I enjoyed this episode. I didn't have anything to complain about. And, I think Star Wars Visions, like, I obviously put on like a different grading scale besides like other Star Wars content, just because it is different than a lot of the Star Wars content we see. Is it bad content? No. I mean, some of the episodes, at least from season 1, I didn't think were that good. But I mean, some of the episodes that were really good, I thought hit hard, and some of the other ones were like, all right, these are okay. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you guys like this video, subscribe to the channel, share this video with others to help support the channel, and I will see you guys next time.